Okay, so we're going to write and solve systems of equations, day 1, and this was by graphing. Okay, so we're going to start with question 1. It says, tell whether the ordered pair is a solution of the system of linear equations. In order to tell if it's a solution, we have to substitute the x and the y value into the equation and see if it gives us a true statement. So for x plus y, that's going to be 3 plus 4 equals 7. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 equals 7. That is true. X is 3. Y is 4. Does it equal negative 5? Okay. So negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. 3 minus 8 equals negative 5. 3 take away 8 is negative 5. So the answer here is yes. Okay, because both statements were true. So on question 2, we'll start off the same way. Y is 2. The opposite of x, so the opposite of negative 5, minus 3. And then for this one, y is 2. X is negative 5. And then we just need to check, are they true or not? And that's on you. All right, moving on to number 3 and 4. It says use the graph to solve the system of linear equations. Okay, so when we're looking at a system, a solution to a system by graphing, we're looking at what point do they intersect at. Okay, so here and here appear to be my two intersections. Now this one seems a pretty straightforward point, but this one I think I'm going to have to do a little bit of guessing because that intersection is not directly on the line. It appears to me that it's about 1 3/4 and negative 3. So if I say x is 1 3/4 or 1.75, and then y is negative 3. Do I get 2? Well, let's see. 5 times 7.5, 20, 35, 37. That's going to be 8.75 minus 6, which gives me 2.75. Okay, so that's a little too much. So maybe it's just 1.5. So let's try that. 5 times 1.5 plus 2 times negative 3. See, that one didn't work. So 5 times 1.5 is going to be 7.5 minus 6, and I get 1.5. So that's too much. Okay, so I kind of have to play with that one for a little while. At 3, 0. And substitute that in. 3 plus 0 equals 3. That's true. 2 times 3 minus 0 equals 6. That's true. So that's my answer there. Okay. All right. On this section, you've got 6 questions. It says solve the system of linear equations by graphing. You will need to do these on a separate graph paper. Well, I have my separate graph paper right here. Okay, and so we're going to graph y equals x plus 4. So we go to 4. We're going to go up 1 and to the right 1. 4 down and to the left. Straight edge out. equals negative x plus 8. So we go up to positive 8 of our point, and then negative x means slope of negative 1. So down 1 and to the right 1. Or up 1 and to the left 1. Second line. And where did the two intersect? Oh, right here, the point 2, 6. So I'm just going to put that on my paper right here. That's the solution. All right, so that was, I put number 5 right here beside on my paper, so I know that's the one I did. Okay, then on number 6, I think I'll leave number 6 for you to do. I'm going to go on to number 7. To graph this one, I noticed that it's not in the y equals form, so I'm going to have to do something about that. Need to get the y by itself. Okay, so let's see, 3x minus 5y equals 2. I subtract the 3x from both sides, then I get, that's 0, so negative 5y equals negative 3x plus 2. And then I would divide by negative 5 each of the terms. So I get y equals 3/5 x minus 2/5. Okay, so now that's in proper form. Go to my sheet of graph paper, and my y-intercept is going to be at negative 2/5. So kind of estimating, but it's a little less than halfway between the 0 and the negative 1. And then I'm going to go up 3 and over 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be my next point. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be my next point. Got my straight edge. And then the other line is y equals 2, and that's going to be my vertical line, sorry, horizontal line through 2, because here's where y is 2, so y equals 2 would be the horizontal line going through there. And so they appear to be crossing right here at 4, 2. So I just went ahead and wrote that over here. If you want to check it, 3 times 4 is 12, minus 5 times 2 is 10, 12 minus 10 is 2, so it works. All right, number 9, I think I'm going to leave for you. Let's take a look at number 8 here. Okay, neither of these are in form to graph, so we're going to fix that up. So this, we need to move the x to the other side, so we're going to have 4y equals x minus 10, and then we divide everything by the 4. So we get y equals 1/4 x minus 5 halves. And then this one, we've moved the x to the other side, so we get negative 3y equals negative 2x plus 5. Divide everything by negative 3. We get y equals 2/3 x minus 5/3. So once we've got them solved for y, now we can graph them on our paper. Okay, so I'm just going to put number 8 right here because I can. And we're going to start at -5 halves, so that's like 2 1/2. Right? So 1, 2 1/2. We're going to start there, and then up 1 over 4. Up 1 over 4. Or we could go down 1 and to the left 4. Get out my straight edge. And then my other equation here was -5, 2/3 x minus 5/3. So -5/3 would be -1 and 2/3. So -1 and 2/3, so about there. And then we're going to have a slope of 2/3, so up 2, 1, 2, and over 3, 1, 2, 3. And then up 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then we can go down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and it looks like well, that's hard. Looks like our point of intersection is probably here at -2, -3. Let's try that out. -2, -3. So that would be +2 minus 12 would be -10. That's right. And then -4 plus 9 is 5. So I was right. Our point here was -2, -3. And that's going to be our solution. -2, -3. All right, number 10. Last one in that section. Okay, again, neither of them are in y equals form. So we know the 3x would need to go over to the other side. So we have 3y equals -3x minus 3. Divide by 3. Y equals -x minus 1. And then here, the 5x would go to the other side, so we get 2y equals -5x plus 1. Divide everything by 2. Y equals -5 halves x plus 1/2. Well, that gives you the two equations. I'll let you finish that one up. Now,